Stowe Arena isn't just an ordinary hockey rink.
It's more than just a hockey rink. It's much more than just a hockey rink.
In fact, it might even be a miracle.
Hey, stay, get up there. Come on, stop.
We've been through some things together, with trunks of memories still to come. We found things to do in stormy weather.
My connection, that was on the original Stowe Slug team, 1972. If you think back to the old days when we were skating and by hook or by crook, and we found out a Zamboni wouldn't plow snow, so we had to build a roof. And that was Jim Jackson, of course.
Graham Mink he's one of the best players to ever come out of this program. You know, he started out at Learn to Skate, and then he played in the NHL. Him and John McClare are the only Vermont-born players to ever make it to that level.
I just look back and thought somebody did it for me, so getting involved with Stowe Youth Hockey, coaching, and trying to get more people here at the rink to learn how to skate and something that they can do for the rest of their lives, and hopefully build friendships that will last.
From a guy who comes from Canada, I mean, the hockey rink is the center focus of a lot of small towns, whether it's agricultural towns or whatever. And you kind of see the same thing here in Stowe. It brings people together.
There are core values, for instance, at Stowe Youth Hockey, and most hockey organizations have. Hard work, looking out for your teammates, teamwork. If you're one of the more proficient or stronger players, it's sort of your responsibility to lift those that are more novice. Respect for everyone, including the coaches and the refs and the facility. These are values that hopefully will stay with a youngster long through their life.
You always saw the same faces, and it goes on in ski racing. You have a hockey family, you have a ski racing family, you see who's out there all the time supporting the teams and the crews, and you just spend a lot of time together, and everybody sort of takes care of everybody else. That's the family.
It's always building happy, healthy sportsmanship, character, and it's such a pleasure to have the old rink grow into a new rink, and here we are.
So we know that Stowe Arena is great, but back in the days of Jackson, things were critical.
Our rink has the smallest locker rooms. We have holes in the roof so it leaks, and it's freezing. It's freezing!
Well, when I got onto the select board in 2007, there was work underway on the old Jackson Arena. It had problems.
Oh man, I remember playing in the below 20-degree weathers in the Jackson Arena. It was a lot of fun always, but I remember having to come to the locker room and warm my feet up in between periods because I just couldn't take it.
I remember most no windows. It was just chicken wire, always snowing on you.
And we'd have to get them down here around 4:45.
Did you expect a rink like this when you came into Stowe?
No, did not expect an outdoor rink up in central Vermont.
Pitch black, blowing.
We were up here last year when it was about minus 20. So it must get tough getting teams to come out and play when you get below a certain temperature.
Unbelievable conditions.
What do you mean structure?
It's a little weak, and the snow load gets a little questionable here in Vermont.
Did you expect something different in Stowe, Vermont?
Yes.
Why?
Just because of the rest of the town.
The rest of town what?
It's nice.
They come here, it's a destination resort. They're used to a little more creature comforts than this rink has to offer.
We had been working hard on a plan to replace the rink with an enclosed facility. It was really spirited by the late Don Post.
We're trying to raise money for the Jackson Arena here in town, fix it up, and we invited NHL players, brought the Stanley Cup here, try to create some excitement.
So they came in, and it was a charity game, which raised a lot of awareness that we were trying to do the rink.
We're watching Old Timers, Bruins, and some other teams. Yeah!
This is a great fundraiser, make a lot of publicity for the new Jackson Arena. We hope to have built this winter or next year at the latest. Idea is part of this should be fun, and here we go. And I don't know what I'm doing out here.
Want to meet the guys?
These changes have come.
Well, you're going to see us put on a few layers of clothes to play today because the rink has no sides. And we're going to try and build a new rink rather than fill in the sides.
Teach the kids, or if you can, just allow the kids to enjoy the game. And the talent comes out with good hard work and good skills and good practices. But number one is for them to have a chance just to enjoy the game and grow naturally.
Make sure they have fun. Yeah. That's all it is. The more fun they have, the longer they'll play. When it gets to be work, they don't like it so much. So keep it fun.
All right, let's go, guys. Thank you.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
Everybody's winning today.
Wow, what do you think of this rink anyhow?
Well, thank goodness there's not a strong wind. No, it's been a long time since we had an outdoor game like this, but...
yeah, have you been to Stowe before?
No, first time, and I had a chance to walk around today. It's a wonderful town.
I'm here to have fun and win a hockey game. You can meet the players. We're going to be raising some money for the rink, build a new rink here so they can keep it warmer because it's about 4 below.
The Bruins brought Stowe to a higher recognition level.
And they're part of this New England team, and they are here to, to throw their efforts in to try to help with the fundraising and everything else and help people realize that having a rink here is really important.
The thing I'll never forget is standing outside in the cold with the Stanley Cup with Paul Stewart, Rick Smith in front of Maple Fields. I thought that was the coolest thing, and people came by and had a chance to touch the cup.
It came into being in 1893.
It's not just a hockey rink, it's a whole community center. You can bring camps into town. It'll be an all-year event instead of just a seasonal rink.
They're going to get it through. It's kind of a tough time to go out fundraising right now. Yeah, with the economy like it is.
The issue in town was actually the public safety building. So this was going to be another bond for a substantial amount of money, $7-8 million. And the economic collapse of 2007, 2008 hit right in the middle of that.
So we were in the Great Recession, and people were looking for ways to stimulate the economy. There were some empty storefronts, and there was some empty hotel rooms. So there was a segment of the economy, including the Stowe Area Association, that wanted a new arena built as an economic driver.
The Stowe Area Association stepped up at that point, and I think in the economic climate of 2007, that was one of the reasons why it passed, because it wasn't going to be as big a pill for the local people to pay.
The proposed facility to replace Jackson is a year-round, multi-use ice, turf, and event center with a community room.
Been working for the town for 3.5 years. It's been an important and active part of the job for the 3.5 years, and I'm looking forward to seeing kids skate.
After such overwhelming support from the community, it was time to open the doors and welcome everyone. And who better than the Boston Bruins alumni to welcome the people into their new arena to support youth hockey.
So, everybody got their numbers assigned, right? Nobody switching up on me?
No one switched up.
Okay.
Yeah, the nicer facility you have, the more people want to come to it. And it becomes a community, part of the community, and people are proud of it.
What a beautiful rink, looking forward to playing here tonight. We got some big boys here tonight, Rick Middleton and Terry O'Reilly, so we should have a good time. So you boys better be ready for us, because we're ready for you. You know what I mean? So let's play some hockey.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the brand new Stowe Arena for tonight's game between the Boston Bruins alumni and your Stowe squad. On behalf of all the players, the coaches, the fans, and the families of Stowe Youth Hockey, we say thanks so much for helping us here tonight.
Keeps our community together and engaged. Gives the kids an amazing place to be, grown-ups too.
It's so much. It's really warm. It was really cold last time. I got a lot of frostbite here.
How do we come together as a community? We rally around our hockey team, we grow those kids up in athletics and academics, and it gives us a place to congregate. And I think that's what I've heard from folks that support it in the end of the day.
Kendi and the Mark Von Trapp jerseys that are hanging in the other room there, they represent another era of younger kids that came up through the ranks and played youth hockey and then high school hockey, and their families were here. So there's a lot of legacy in those groups.
So do you believe in miracles? Even if you don't, Stowe Arena is proof that when kids of all sizes dream, great things can happen.
Well, it was back in Blind River in 1962 when I last saw you live, but we missed that